Okay, so Thanksgiving may be over, but you probably still have leftovers still in your fridge. Am I right? Well, for today's Happiest Hour, sponsored by Quista Paces Markets, we're going to show you some wine pairings that can go good with those leftovers. Joining me now is Adam of Quista Paces. Good to see you, my brother.
You too, absolutely.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was fantastic.
Did you bring one of those Cajun fried turkeys from Quista Paces?
we always do.
I'm telling you, they are so good. And
Yep.
you know, of course, the wine selection at Quista Paces is always great.
Yes.
You know I'm ready for a drink. Okay,
Yes.
I had a lot of great family time, but you know, they sometimes drive you to do some other things, like drink. So what do we drink?
I get it. You know, the great thing about Thanksgiving is you know, there's a lot of food and there's always leftovers. The wine pairing that you would have with the leftovers is the same wine that you would have for Thanksgiving.
Okay, it's fine. Double.
I think so, yeah, because I'm sure you might have extra bottles left over, maybe.
Not in my family.
At your house, okay.
Not in my family.
So in general, when we think about wine pairing with Thanksgiving, I recommend food-friendly wines that may be a little bit lighter in style, good acidity, some wines that have a little bit of zip, but reds that are a little bit lighter, whites that have a little bit more flair.
Okay.
Right? All right. So for the white wine that I recommend, so Riesling is a great wine to have.
Yeah.
And so they make either sweeter versions and drier versions, but most white wines are going to pair great with Thanksgiving, because if you're having turkey, you're going to or a ham or anything like that, or chicken or whatever you're having, white wine is a great pairing for that.
Because
It's the acidity in the wine. It's easy to drink, and down here in South Louisiana, it's always warm anyway, so we need something to cool off a little bit.
I mean, we've had a little bit of a cold spell, you know what I'm saying? But you're right, the heat will return. So it's great to have something nice and chilled. So the brand is Riesling?
Yeah, no. So great varieties Riesling. This is from Karl Gunderloch, so from Germany.
Say that 5 times fast.
So great Rieslings that come from either Germany or Alsace. There's even some great ones from California. I know it's good you like that, huh?
Again,
I know what you like.
Another wine that kind of like meets you when you drink it. You know what I'm saying?
You smell that. So Riesling oftentimes has a little. They'll add like a little bit of residual sugar in the wine. They don't add it to the wine. It's naturally occurring, and because the wine has a really high natural acidity, and it balances those things out. So even though the wine has some sweetness, the balance between the acid and the sweetness is delicious.
Really cold.
Great for food pairing.
Come on, really good. My glass is empty. Okay, now some people they're like, Anna Quista Pace, Malik, we like red. We only drink red. What is a red you suggest, and what should we pair that with?
I think the easiest thing to do is do like Pinot Noir or Beaujolais. Beaujolais is a place in France.
Okay.
And the grape variety is called Gamay. Those are easy to do. You know, a lot of times people, they may really like, real big, heavy Cabernets or Merlots or red blends, and those are good too. The challenge is that sometimes they can overpower the dish. You want to pair it and kind of be in the same line. You don't want something, if you're having steak for Thanksgiving, then by all means, let's do a big heavy red wine.
Red.
But let's do something a little bit lighter. So I brought here, this is a bouillon. This is from the appellation of Brouilly in Beaujolais.
I love it. Not to be confused with like a bouillon cube that we throw in our food.
Yeah,
you know
not
what
a
I'm
bouillon
saying?
cube. Yeah, and so this is Gamay from Beaujolais. Also a great Thanksgiving pairing.
Okay, ooh, it smells so
Because the reason
good.
we're doing this is because we have leftovers, and so what do we do with all these leftovers?
Shall eat them.
Yeah, so we're gonna eat them all up. And so we brought a handful of different dishes, kind of give you some ideas about what you can do when you do have leftovers. So over here we have we have some extra turkey, so Cajun fried turkey, so turkey, a little provolone cheese, the leftover dinner rolls,
yes,
and a little bit of Dijon mustard. And you can open these up, open the face up. You can put it in the oven for a few minutes and warm it up, and that is delicious.
Well, I can't wait to try that. And now this right here, this looks amazing.
Yeah. So think about everything that you would have to make for that Thanksgiving dinner. In this case, you've got turkey, and you've got there's carrots in there. There's sweet potatoes. There's dressing, and you can kind of just mix it all up and put it all together, and you can make, it's like making a salad. We put a little gravy on top of that.
Come on, waste not, what
That's
not,
right.
you know what I'm
put
saying?
a little gravy on the top of that.
And you just basically throw everything in there, then you put it in the
mix it up.
oven.
Yeah, and so you're just warming up, because most of this food is going to be cooked anyway.
Okay.
Right? Because all it is leftover. It's been in the refrigerator for, and I wouldn't keep it in there for more than just a few days, because you want always remember time and temperature too.
I guess.
And look,
yeah.
and another little tip is, I know it's been a few days, but when you do have stuff that's left over, a lot of times people leave that stuff out sitting on the countertop all day. But really, you need to pay attention to, even with this, putting that product, putting it back together and put it in the refrigerator.
Oh, she is seasoned. This is
you like
delicious.
you like
and
that,
of course, if you feel like, oh, I've eaten too much, but you still have leftovers, here's a healthier option.
Yeah, so this is kind of like a Cajun fried turkey salad. And so we have apples in here. There's some onions. There's walnuts. There's cranberries. There's cranberry sauce. There's a little bit of cilantro. Some dressing. Yeah, like a vinaigrette. So you can mix all that stuff up, and you can make some delicious meals with your leftover meals.
Well, listen, I have lunch for today, and I want to thank Adam Pace for being here. This right here, delicious.
It's good.
It's all great. And of course, the wine is always good at Pace. It's so good to see you, my brother.
too.
Happy Black Friday shopping.
Yep.
Okay, and look, everybody, if you want to do some shopping of your own, head over to Paces if you want to pick up a great bottle of wine. Of course, they have 3 locations, one in Covington, one in Mandeville, and one in Slidell. For more information about everything they have to offer, aquistapace.com. And remember, we're in the holiday season, but you always need to drink responsibly. We'll be right back.